Exodus chapter 26. And thou shalt make the tabernacle with 10 curtains of twined byssus, and blue, and purple, and scarlet. With cherubim of artistic work shalt thou make them. The length of one curtain shall be 28 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits. One measure for all the curtains. 5 of the curtains shall be coupled one to another, and the other 5 curtains coupled one to another. And thou shalt make loops of blue on the edge of one curtain at the end of the coupling. And likewise shalt thou make them in the edge of the outermost curtain in the other coupling. 50 loops shalt thou make in the one curtain, and 50 loops shalt thou make at the end of the curtain in the other coupling. The loops shall be opposite to one another. And thou shalt make 50 clasps of gold, and couple the curtains together with the clasps, that the tabernacle may be one whole. Verse 7. And thou shalt make curtains of goat's hair for a tent over the tabernacle. 11 curtains shalt thou make them. The length of one curtain shall be 30 cubits, and the breadth of one curtain 4 cubits. One measure for the 11 curtains. And thou shalt couple 5 of the curtains by themselves, and 6 of the curtains by themselves, and shalt double the 6th curtain in the front of the tent. And thou shalt make 50 loops on the edge of the outermost curtain of the coupling, and 50 loops on the edge of the curtain in the other coupling. And thou shalt make 50 clasps of copper, and put the clasps into the loops, and couple the tent, that it may be one whole. And that which remaineth hanging over of the curtains of the tent, the half curtain that remaineth, shall hang over the rear of the tabernacle. And the cubit on the one side, and the cubit on the other side of that which remaineth in the length of the curtains of the tent, shall hang over the sides of the tabernacle, on this side and on that side, to cover it. Verse 14. And thou shalt make a covering for the tent of ram skins dyed red, and a covering of badger skins over that. Verse 15. And the boards for the tabernacle shalt thou make of acacia wood, standing up, 10 cubits the length of the board, and a cubit and a half the breadth of one board. One board shall have 2 tenons, connected one with the other. Thus shalt thou make for all the boards of the tabernacle. And thou shalt make the boards for the tabernacle, 20 boards on the south side, southward. And thou shalt make 40 bases of silver under the 20 boards, 2 bases under one board for its 2 tenons, and 2 bases under another board for its 2 tenons. And for the other side of the tabernacle on the north side, there shall be 20 boards, and there 40 bases of silver, 2 bases under one board, and 2 bases under another board. And for the rear of the tabernacle westward, thou shalt make 6 boards. And 2 boards shalt thou make for the corners of the tabernacle at the rear, and they shall be joined beneath, and together shall be united at the top thereof to one ring. Thus shall it be for them both. They shall be for the 2 corners. And there shall be 8 boards and their bases of silver, 16 bases, 2 bases under one board, and 2 bases under another board. Verse 26. And thou shalt make bars of acacia wood, 5 for the boards of the one side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the boards of the side of the tabernacle to the rear westward. And the middle bar in the midst of the boards, reaching from one end to the other. And thou shalt overlay the boards with gold, and make of gold their rings, the receptacles of the bars, and shalt overlay the bars with gold. And thou shalt set up the tabernacle according to its fashion, as hath been shown thee on the mountain. Verse 31. And thou shalt make a veil of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and twined byssus. Of artistic work shall it be made with cherubim. And thou shalt attach it to 4 pillars of acacia wood overlaid with gold, their hooks of gold. And they shall be on 4 bases of silver. And thou shalt bring the veil under the clasps, and bring in thither, inside the veil, the ark of the testimony. And the curtain shall make a division to you between the holy place and the holiest of all. And thou shalt put the mercy seat on the ark of the testimony, in the holiest of all. Verse 35. And thou shalt set the table outside the veil, and the lampstand opposite to the table on the side of the tabernacle southward. And thou shalt put the table on the north side. And thou shalt make for the entrance of the tent a curtain of blue, and purple, and scarlet, and twined byssus of embroidery. And thou shalt make for the curtain 5 pillars of acacia wood, and overlay them with gold. Their hooks shall be of gold, and thou shalt cast 5 bases of copper for them.